And then to round it out, the Monday night game, we got the Buffalo Bills heading into New York to take on the Jets. Wayne, who do you got there?
Yeah, I got Jets. I got the Jets winning. They're at 2.5. Aaron Rodgers, I think, will be the X factor here. I think they had some close games last season. So, and now, take out Zach Wilson, take out Mike White, put in Aaron Rodgers to this team. He's gonna make the difference. I feel like so. Uh, yeah, and I know I think I got some flack again talking about the Bills, how they might have a down season. I realize I'm not the only one. I think Phil Simms has them missing the playoffs actually. So I'm like, so I'm not the crazy one. I feel like I had them second, not third. So, uh, Bills, yeah, I'm just not feeling it, especially heading into the season. I think they'll get some momentum maybe towards the middle, but I'm just not on the boat there. So, yeah, I got the Jets. I think this will be, maybe whoever wins this game wins the entire division, but Jets again, Hollywood is hell, but they're gonna win.
Yeah, I got the Bills, man. Let's go. I'm excited for this one. I think, over the course of this season, the Bills are going to be the most consistent football team in the AFC. I think they shore up that one seed by season's end. I think this is the start that, kind of builds on what their run's going to be. I think, like I mentioned in the predictions episode, that I think the Bengals will ultimately best them at home in the conference title game. Um, but for me, they're too strong on defense and offense collectively to kind of let up in this sense. And I think they've got a lot of experience, playing some tough games. Opening night in New York, with Rodgers there. Yeah, it's pressure for Aaron Rodgers. I think he's the kind of guy who can handle that. I think he can deal pretty well. I think this is going to be a really good football game for what it's worth. Um, but I do think there's an element where, Rodgers is still getting comfortable with his guys. We don't really know, how healthy Breece Hall is going to be. You mix that with the Dalvin Cook, who was pretty inefficient last year. Um, I don't know. I think New York maybe has a little bit of struggles on the offensive side of the ball. I think their defense is amazing. I see Buffalo just maybe pulling out a 20-17 type win here. Very very close ball game, but hard fought, and I think they come out and edge them here in week one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, I think that's fair. I think one thing too is like Von Miller isn't going to be playing, right? I think he's was on the pup list. He's going to miss like the first couple games. So for me, like to me, that was like the biggest thing, at least that I noticed or I saw, is just the Bills didn't have that pass rush. I know they had Leonard Floyd, not he's like the secondary pass rush type of guy. So I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it there with regards to pass rush, which I think you do need to get towards Aaron Rodgers. He can dissect a secondary no matter how talented they are. The Jets do have some talented wide receivers that'll eventually get open. So that for me is the biggest X factor here with regards to that. So for me, yeah, I feel good about the Jets. Let's go Jets, 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 Jets. And then, yeah, I think Sauce Gardner, he's going to manhandle Stefon Diggs a little bit there. And it's like, all right, Josh Allen, who else are you going to pass it to? So that's where I feel good about my Jets here in this game here.
Well, sounds good.